Hi guys, this is Allison Pryor. I did a video on these rocks, how to paint rocks, and the video was really dark and you could hardly see it. So I thought I'd do another one for you today. So these are the rocks that were in the waterfalls painting, and so I'm going to show you how to highlight them again. So I already showed you how to put them on there. You just make a straight line and a hump and fill it in with black, and you get your rocks. Now all you got to do now is take, for highlighting, you can take any colors really. You can take some blue. Now I got a pretty messy palette here. So you can take some blue, a little bit of white, and a little bit of brown, a little bit of red, any colors for highlight, as long as it's lighter than the rocks. And then you can just wipe off your brush in some tissue. That's just a flat sable brush. And then what I'm going to do is take my rocks that I have, they're all black and for the bases, and you can take the top of the rock and pull down towards the right, starting at the very top of the rock, and then you come down like that. Okay, let's see if you can see that without blurring up on you. Now, there we go. It's hard to get a good focus for you sometimes with these cameras. And then you just take, so that was one hump, and you just take that and drag it down diagonally to the right. So start at the top of the rock, pull forward, right down to the bottom almost, and move your brush around a little bit to the back, and then you got the other rock. And then you do another one. Find the humps, like find it at the top of the rock. And start at the very top of the rock and then pull forward, and we're going towards the right. So you can do it on the back also, but we're going to go towards the right. We're going to pretend that the sun is coming in from the right, hitting the right side of the rocks. So get some more paint when you need it. A little bit of brown, a little bit of red, a little bit of blue. Just something that is lighter than the black. So here we go again. Let's try these. See, they're only just a straight line. See that? A straight line. Fill and make a shape. Just make a shape like that, and then fill it in with black. And then you're going to take the top of the rock and touch the top of the rock and pull forward. Now, I got a bit too much paint on that, so make sure you wipe most of the paint off your brush. That way you can scrub it on. So then you can scrub it on, and like I said, that one's a little bit too bright, so I'm just going to go back in with some of the black, take it out. I want to show you how you can fix them if you fold it up a little bit. If you don't want to do your rocks completely black, you don't have to. You can take some blue and some brown and make your rocks with blue and brown. It can be ultramarine blue and burnt umber. That'll make a really nice dark. A lot of people don't like to use pure black because it kind of flattens out. I use black for under paintings because I'm going to go over it with paint anyway. You won't see it, right? So, but in this case you can see the black, so you're probably better off just putting in some blues and reds underneath to give it a bit of a boost. You can do that too. So anytime I say use black, you can also add some different colors to the black, to keep it from being too black, okay? And you don't have to use black at all. You can use ultramarine blue and burnt umber, okay? So then you can put your highlights on top of that. So now we'll do another one. So now you're going to do the top of the rock and just pull forward. So you're skipping over the one in front of it over here, right? So you're just going to do the one on the back of it. So just do it, and that way you get some nice shadows and highlights. So I'm just putting together a bit of blue, a bit of red, a bit of brown. And if it's too light, just add more blue or brown. Blue and brown. Okay, it makes a nice dark color for you if you for an underpainting. Okay, now so there's the top of the other, this one here, there's another little one back here. Pull forward. Good. And there's another one here. Pull forward. Go back a little bit. Try to keep the bottom of the rock so that you get that shadow on the bottom. So try to keep the bottoms of your rock. You're only doing just the right side of the rock. You're leaving the back nice and dark. Here's another one here. It's got a hump. Good. And come around the top and pull forward. And I haven't got very much paint on my brush. That's why. Okay, see, that's nice. Good. Now, let's try the next ones. Alright, so all we did was take some black. Now, like I said, we don't want to use black. Use ultramarine blue and burnt umber. And make your rock, just make a straight line. I think I showed you this in another video. And then make some humps, like that. And then fill it in. And then you got the starting of your rock, okay? And then we're going to highlight it. Now that's wet, I don't know if that's going to interfere. So I'm going to take some brown, a little bit of red, a little bit of blue. Now you can pick any colors you want, as long as they're, you know, lighter than the black. And so I'm just starting at the top of the hump, and I'm pulling forward, okay, diagonally. Pulling forward diagonally. And that's all you have to do. Pretty simple. Some rocks are simple, and then when you get to the bigger rocks down in the bottom here, it's probably going to be a little harder. So some can be pretty tricky. I'll try to you know, show you the best I can. So the next one is this one here. See the hump? Now take the top of that hump and pull forward. There we go. Leave some at the bottom so you have a nice dark under there. So you have that shadow underneath there. That will give it more of a rock look. Good. Now, there's another one here right there. There's another rock. So pull, touch top of the hump, pull forward diagonally. Too much paint on my brush, wipe it off, and then go back and just pull in some of that. Now, see, she got some shapes. There's a little rock here, top of the rock, pull forward diagonally, and you got a little rock. See? So, that's not too hard, is it? Hopefully now I'm explaining it okay for you. Here's a few more rocks. We'll do as many as we can. So make sure that you make your rocks. Make a straight line. I already got them done because I think I did them before for you. And then add the darkest colors you want. It can be black, but like I said, a lot of people don't like using black. Or add red or brown to your black to lighten it up a little bit or make it more interesting. And so you make a straight line and a hump. Just watch, because I think I already did this one in another video. So I just added some blue and brown to my black that time. So I'm just going to take a straight line, a hump, and pull out a little bit just to get a bit of a shape. Okay, so that's it. Straight line, a hump, and that's how you make all your rocks. Straight line, hump, fill in with your dark colors. Okay, so that's a nice big rock there. So now let's get our a bit of brown, bit of red, bit of blue, a little bit of white to lighten it up. Change the value, because I talk about values in my other paintings. Alright, so here we go. We got these rocks over here. So I'm going to find a hump. There's the hump, and I'm going to go back the same way. I'm going to go to the right, touch and pull back. There we go. Just touch and pull back and you'll get a decent rock. So I'm looking for some more humps. So there's another hump there. Hopefully you can see it. I'll lighten it up a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just touching the hump and pulling back. Touching the humps and pulling back. Let's see if I can find some more humps. So the more humps you find, the more shapes you get. Now you could also do this going forward. I'll do one forward for you. So you can also do one forward. So there's a hump. Pull forward if you want. Just decide where the sun is coming from and where you think the sun or the light is hitting off the rock, okay? I'm just doing it to say that the sun is hitting off, the back is coming in and is hitting off the right side of the rocks. So you can either go back this way, just find a hump and pull back. Alright, so I lost a little bit down here, so I'm just going to fill it back in again. So don't panic if you don't get it the way you want it. You just go back over black again, that's all. Don't panic. So that way you can play with it all day long if you want to, because you know you can go back over it with your black again. Okay. So, hump and back. And if you can't find a hump, make one. That'll help you. Alright. So let's keep going. Because once you get it, it's fun. You can have some fun with it. Once you get it, you can also lay some higher light, some more lights on top of there. See a little rock right there. So I'll go back and forth for you on right and left in case you decide to put your sun somewhere else. So let's find a hump. Here's a hump. So I'll go forward this time. And so you can go in the front, on the left, or you can go on the right. Right? There's the right. Alright, there's the right of the rock. It's a little bit too bright. I'm just trying to dull it down for you a little bit. Find a hump and then pull down. Now we're going on the left side of the rock, find a hump, same thing, and then pull down. So it doesn't matter, okay? Same thing. That gives you some shapes. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to darken up that one here a little bit. Go back. I'm going to go back the way I was going. And like I said, you can change it. See, I'm doing this so I can show you that you can change it also, okay? So, don't want you to feel like you're stuck with it or anything. Just go back and change it. As long as you get your humps, it'll help you a lot, okay? So, let's continue with this. Find the hump and back she goes. There we go, and just scrub it on. So you go diagonally to the right or the left, and you just scrub it around. So there's a hump there, and scrub it around. There's a hump here. So look for your humps, and you get some nice rocks. Here's that big one over here. I'm going to take the top of the rock, the hump part of it, and I'm going to pull back. Pull down, pull down. But I'm not going to, notice I'm not going all the way down. I'm keeping the dark end of the rocks. See? And you can clean your brush off really good. So it's almost all dry. And you can scrub around a little bit if you want. Get another shape. Okay? And those rocks that I just did over here, we can highlight those again. Okay? Because now you got the shapes. And now you can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to put a bit of red and brown together. And a little bit of white to brighten it up. Okay. And then I'm going to just watch. I'm just going to put a little bit of highlight up on the top of the rock instead. Just right there. See? That'll be then more light on top of the rock. And that brightens up then the top. These are pretty big rocks. And the sun is probably shining on them. So you just put a little bit on the tops, just a little bit, just on the top. You don't come all the way down, okay? So you can do the same with the back, the other ones. Now I got a couple of bigger ones down here. All right. So we come down here. Let's see if we can find those big old rocks. Here they are. Here they are. Hopefully she focuses good. Focus, focus. Alright, there's a couple of big old rocks on the side there. So let's do the same thing. So put some lighter colors on your, this is like I said, you can use a scruffy old bristle brush, or you can use a sable brush, the softer one. Alright, so let's start at the top of the hump. There we go. And then just scrub down. Just come part way down. Don't come all the way down. Just part way down, okay? That's that. And then stop. And then find another hump. I see one right here. And I see one there, so I'm only going to come part way down, okay? Just scrub that on. And then I'm going to find another hump. I hope this helps. There's another one here. Okay, good. Now you can take your brush and scrub it around a little bit. As long as you leave some darks in between, you should be fine. See? So now we're going to put on some more down. Let's see. Now this is pretty black. You can't see any humps there, so you have to sort of imagine there's some. So you skip over what you just did and then pull down as if there's some humps there. Okay? And then skip again, jump over it, and put another, scrub another bit on. See how that shapes everything up? And then a little bit down here. I went down a little too far. I told you not to do that, and here I am doing it. So I will put some more black back here. See how easy you can fix it? Okay, I might make a little hump down here just so it can help me. Alright, so let's put some more paint on there. And let's see if we can find some more humps. Maybe there's one right here. Pull forward diagonally. There's another hump there. I'm just imagining it now because it's pretty black and I can barely see it. And then we'll highlight that other one that we just made. There we go. Good. Now, see, now you got a funny old rock. Good. And we'll do this one here. Pull forward, scrub around. Pull forward, scrub around. Just touch. You don't even have to do very much. See? I got a couple more over here, and then I'll let you go and practice. You got any questions, just let me know, okay? Because I know rocks can be frustrating and annoying and all that good stuff, but they're fun once you get it. Once you get it, you can play with it all you want. Then you can scrub it around and do all kinds of things. So let's do this one up here. I'm going to find a hump. It's kind of an odd shape, so I'm just going to pretend there's a hump up here somewhere. Start at the very top, move my brush around, scrub it back, scrub it back. Now, like I said, you can go forward too, don't forget, okay? You can go forward. I'm just going in the back because that's the way I had my rock shaped, okay? So, it depends on where you want where you want the light, okay? So just pull. So here's a hump here, pull back or front, okay? Pull back, not all the way. Keep some dark down there. And I see another hump right here. That'll make it look like two rocks, see? I see another little hump right here. And I see another one here. That gives you 3 rocks in one. Perfect. So one more, and then I'll let you go to practice, and then you got any requests, just let me know. I really appreciate you guys looking at my videos, and I want to help you as best I can. So start at the top, skip over some black, scrub your brush around, look for humps. But the biggest thing is to leave the dark in between your highlights. Okay, that will really help you get a really nice shape. Okay, so keep your darks. All right, I think that's it for now. So you guys go ahead and practice the rocks. And if you have any questions or you have any requests, because I really love reading your comments. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you so much. And you guys have some fun with the rocks. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy painting!